Oxiracetam, very interesting nootropic in my opinion because it's so specific to memory and data learning. The dose is about 800 milligrams, and you can find studies which will show that after one single dose of 800 milligrams of oxiracetam and a single learning event with no practice of that learning event between then and the test period 6 weeks later, there's still significant evidence of significant increased retention of that learning event. In other words, dose of neuro, dose of oxy, and read book, and that information is still there 6 weeks later. Now just imagine if you're backing that up on a regular basis, either with or without oxiracetam, obviously you're going to retain even more information. Now oxiracetam, you can combine it with neurostim, you can combine it with neurochill, you can use it as a standalone. But what I do suggest you, or how I found most benefit from it, was from doing an intense 2-hour study session, and then I'd wander through the library, find a couch and go to sleep for half an hour or whatever, come back and then probably do a little bit more study. But there seems to be a real cream off the top bit with oxy, probably because it's depleting your neurotransmitters, and despite taking neurostim and therefore replenishing your neurotransmitters with DMAE, I just think that oxy just depletes too fast, and that maximum you can get is maybe 2.5 hours of intense study, maybe only an hour and a half if you're really burning into the books, or you've been a bit depleted or whatever, you've been out the night before or whatever. Anyway, so 2 hours of intense study, probably best leave it at that. Now, study done appropriately, and I'm assuming that you, the intelligent nootropics user, will already know how your brain responds best to study. For me, it's writing stuff out of notes in different coloured pens on cue cards, and then looking at the cue cards, and then all the different colours trigger the different memories, and then when I'm in the exam, different colours. Tangerine! Oh yes, fantastic, I don't know what I'm typing because I didn't do that in exams. So oxiracetam, fantastic for data learning. So let's say you've got to learn anatomy, all the muscles of the lower limb and all this kind of stuff, or long figures of numbers, or anything that's just pure data. That's what oxy is best for. If you want to go to something like a neurophysiology lecture where they're talking about advanced concepts of sodium gated channels and pulse waves and neural integration, then you probably don't necessarily want to be on oxy, because it's not about data learning, it's about concept learning in a class like that. And if the class is 2 hours and you've got something after it, you could find yourself, you've rode the crest of that wave, and suddenly you find yourself a bit knackered when you're supposed to be learning. So keep oxy probably for data learning sessions, and then neurostim, maybe with some added pramiracetam for further cognitive enhancement for concept learning.